first lot of elves after 2 divisions, which is really good. So this is Raspel, who we know. Raspel Zainor is his team name. 1000 TV. It's not Union. Can't call them that anymore. They are now. No, they are Union now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not pro elves anymore.
They're not pro elves. They're Union now. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the
2 blitzers, 2 catchers, rest linemen, no thrower. 3 rerolls,
This
1
is
fan.
the standard build.
Pretty standard, right?
Used to, like in Blood Bowl 2, you used to be able to afford a thrower. You just can't afford it with 3 rerolls now.
I actually know a few people who've taken throwers instead of having one of the catchers, which I think is kind of terrible. But it's something that we'll probably see if we see lots of elves.
But
what about the thrower instead of the reroll?
No, that's even worse. Like you don't have
Yeah,
you don't have sure hands. You don't have much
no
dodge.
You need to be dodging so much. You need the 3 rerolls.
Yeah, that's true.
Quite like the colors.
Yeah,
But
I like the
but
colours.
you get Apo and you.
Ooh, I do like those
is a
colours.
thrower ASAP, or the
Yeah.
catcher depending on your playstyle.
Very tasteful.
Catches and the
I do like those
are-
colors. Yeah.
are your best piece.
That sounds like I like those colors so much. I'm going to steal them. Kind of.
So what I'm
I'm
not such a fan
screenshotting it
of-
right now.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got another.
I'm not such a fan of the pattern. The pattern, though, I think I do it different.
I think that's
Hey.
plasma.
Wait,
Broccoli-
Broccoli says.
Broccoli says.
Fun fact:
Broccoli, yeah.
Go on then.
they have never been called pro elves.
That's probably true, isn't it?
Really, it's just making
Probably.
stuff
I have my book in front of me. I'm going to.
You're the old people here, not me.
All right. Okay, son.
I want to say that that's wrong, but I can't stake anything on that. I could absolutely
exactly.
be
Yeah,
completely wrong.
I can't argue with that. Like it's entirely possible.
It is.
I know
Yeah, absolutely.
I can feel both of you really want to disagree with Broccoli.
Yeah. I'm about to start googling. Give me a few minutes. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You know?
I want to disagree, but I'm not putting anything on it.
Okay.
I mean, what about in Blood Bowl 2? Blood Bowl 2, were they not pro elves?
I'm
Were
sure
they just
they were
elves? Were they just
Just
elves in
elves.
Blood Bowl 2?
sea elves.
They were called just. Actually, no. They were called just elves in. No. They were pro elves in Blood Bowl 2, but in the actual rules that Blood Bowl 2 came from, they were just
Just
called
elves.
elves. They weren't called pro elves.
Okay. All right. Let's.
So,
We
Is
keep
that
looking.
right?
Right.
I'll
Clinic.
double check.
Clinic.
I'm going to reinstall Blood Bowl 2 right now to double check. That's for sure.
but, you know, if they were called pro elves in Blood Bowl 2, then Braculi's wrong. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Okay. Clinics next with Bunch of Gamers, Shambling Undead. So another Undead team to look at. 990. Again. 3 rerolls, 2 ghouls. I mean, that's all to say.
So,
It's got.
skeleton.
only difference, he took the one skeleton
He's
instead
got a
of a zombie.
skelly.
Call 360 no scope.
Yeah. Broccoli says, I think the first time they arrived in the elves in the first rule sets, but it said something in the fluff text that they were old pro from other elf teams or something like that. Yeah, because they were originally,
They were a mixture. From
they were a
different
mixture,
elf
weren't
races.
they? I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is why Edril is a pro elf and plays for all the different teams, right?
Well, isn't Edril a sea elf? Isn't he originally?
Yeah, he is. He is.
That's the 2016 retcon.
Jesus, the lore.
He's like when he was made at the same time as the elf team,
Right. What? When's this? 2nd edition.
5th edition,
5th. Right.
or 4th or 5th edition. In the 2nd edition, it was what we now call high elves were elves, right? They were AV8 and they were a bit different, but they were basically the high elves. Pro elves came along as the replacement to high elves, but there was uproar about people who had records with high elves didn't want to lose their team,
That's,
so they ended up keeping both of them.
that's very typically a high elf player as well, I should add, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just
About
not to change the subject, but I'd just like to point out that this division is the no armor division.
Absolutely.
2 elves, 2 skavens, an underworld, a wood elf.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is going to be a goofy division.
They're actually going to play ball in this division.
Yeah. It's just going to be a beautiful game we're going to play. And then whatever Corn Knight does. Okay, next one.
Clinic.
Tell us. No, you've done Linux.
Oh, you've done
Undead.
Clinic. I just one thing
I
to
mean-
add with Clinic. One
Yeah.
thing to add. Obviously, we said he took the Skelly, but also that if Necro was in the game, that this would be Necro.
Yeah.
He's played more than Necro, but that Necro is what he's played in the previous version.
But he had the same
yeah.
team name and everything.
No, in Blood Bowl 2, they were called Pro Elves. Sorry, Broccoli.
So,
But in the rules that Blood Bowl 2 comes from, they're just called elves.
Yeah.
So
Braculi-
from a tabletop
Braculi-
perspective,
So you're both right.
He's correct, but
yeah.
but in Blood Bowl 2, they were called elves.
Braculi's a filthy chorf coach, so it's good that we proved him wrong.
So ha ha ha, there are no shorfs. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
there are gnomes before there are shorfs.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
Talasekutsk. Okay, Talasexut. That's a
Yeah.
hard one. Anyway,
It's-
then C plus
No,
C plus plus. Hard to say. Again, Union. He has gone for
Same build.
that's
Same
a
build.
programming joke. That's C++, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same exact elf build.
yeah. 2 catches,
Yeah.
3 rerolls, 1 fans.
Yeah, the
check the
cookie
ski.
cutter.
Or as we say, the correct build. Yes.
Yeah.
And
Wait. Color scheme.
Yeah.
Quite a nice scheme, not bad.
Nice frog. He's gone for the
Yeah.
weave.
Oh, yeah.
It's quite nice. That looks quite good, doesn't it? That
Mhm.
blitzer. Gonna say.
I like the other color scheme better.
I mean,
Yeah,
like
the other one.
that's a bit harsh though. We can't judge him just because someone else had a better one, right? That's
Yeah,
like,
we can. Yeah, we
This
can.
isn't bad. It's not bad. He's also
This
got a
one.
few
This
cosmetics.
one is far
Oh, he's
far
got,
lacking.
he's got some cosmetics.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he has.
Catchers have
definitely.
cosmetics, and the lineman
Spent some
also.
money.
Or he's earned it in the past. He's level 62. He could have
Could
earned
be.
it in some of the passes.
There was some Union stuff
Pro.
wasn't
Yeah.
there to it.
Yeah, there's some Union stuff in the
Yeah.
passes.
There has been.
Mm-hmm.
And in the coach leveling as well, I believe.
I like the crown. That's nice.
Yeah, that's what made me see that he had.
That was
And
from the,
I'm
I think
pretty
was
sure
from
that
the
is
last
from.
podcast.
Yeah, that is from the Blood Pass. Yeah, the Underworld one.
Okay. Okay.
A couple of Skaven team.
Robbie V.
Robbie V. Never heard of them. I don't think.
Robbie V.
Yeah, they are a coach that lingers in the
Ladder.
middle tiers
Ah.
of OCC. He's well known for having a team with 2 natties.
Oh.
Well, he
Well,
won't know
Lord.
more.
if, you,
Yeah.
if you linger in the middle tiers with 2 natties, I'm afraid that's a bad sign.
Yeah.
He can linger in the middle tier, but he's not going to have 2 natties.
He
No.
got
Well,
to
they-
tier
they-
1 on the last season, I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I
But,
mean,
yeah.
he's gone for a
This,
fairly.
this shows you how annoying the Skaven costings are, where you're 5k short of
Yep.
the Apple base.
Yep.
Yeah.
No
two-
Roger.
2 blitzers, no roger, 4 gutters, 1 thrower,
Yeah.
4
11
liners,
11 players.
3 rerolls, 3 fans. So
That's why.
yeah.
That's why I just think
nice.
it's better to start with the rogue.
Um,
I'd rather start with the rogue.
Yeah, same.
Start with the roger.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants to develop the blitzers more.
I mean, we'll see what my opinion of Roger is in the next team. Just saying.
But this is a
Javelin
coach
says that's the
that,
good build. By the way.
Javelin seems to think this is the correct build, but I would rather
from
have
his playstyle, he's a coach that relies a lot on the gutters. So
I mean, that's Skaven relying on gutters. That can't be true.
yeah, but he
Yeah, no,
like
no, I've never
he,
heard
he
of that
wins.
before.
He wins and loses like
too much.
he-
Yeah.
yeah. He's like he wins by 4-0 or he loses by 4-0 just because.
Everyone's dead.
so
He
is
rolled
he-
a snake on the gutter at the wrong time.
is he a dodge into your cage with a gutter turn 2 type of player? Is that what you're saying?
No, more like will try to score as quickly as possible and then try to sack it and then just like snowball it from there. But
Not
You guys
consider the situation.
not like
I
crazy
mean-
plays, but we'll try to score very quickly and speed up
Yeah.
the game as much as
I
possible.
mean, I think Skaven is a balance between either like intense pressure or just run away. But it's,
Yeah.
it's like it's
No.
timing.
This is the turn at which I lie down on the floor and do nothing except get
Yeah.
stamped on and hope I get a removal by the referee noticing something.
Javelin confirms that he had a strip,
Horns.
horn
Horns.
strip.
Can I make an observation?
Of course.
I really dislike when coaches don't name their players.
He has named his players.
Just saying.
Up, down,
Is that related to the next team by any chance?
I think it is.
Yeah, I'm
my
looking at the
players.
next team. Sorry, I'm looking at the next team.
I might
I
name
name
them
my-
later. In fact, no, I
I
am
name
going
my players.
I am going to name them.
named-
I
I've
just
named mine.
haven't named them yet. Yeah.
All right.
Part of the problem with being able to edit your team is that I will name them. But,
Eventually.
I have a list of names. I have a screenshot of the previous teams.
No Roger.
No
Okay.
Roger, yes.
Go on then,
No
Core
one's
Knight.
going-
Speak your brain.
Like, you know, I think it's easier to protect 3 gutters than 4. I quite like 1 thrower, and 12 players is good when you're
That gives
rats.
gives you- Yeah, I mean, I like 12 players, and
Don't think it's
That-
overly
that-
like, and I
and-
don't like the rat ogre on beginning Skaven quite as much. Like, I don't like the fact that the rat ogre ends up stealing SPP from the blitzers, and I don't like that. Some games the rat ogre helps your opponent remove your own team, and that's bad, right? And also your opponent's always focus them, and I'm not good enough to protect 3 gutters and a rat ogre. So you know, this is kind of like the nice balance, I think. And like 3 gutters is enough. I'm not going to be doing crazy stuff.
I mean, normally though, like with rookie teams, you don't really need to protect the rat ogre. I mean, you need to stop it getting sort of ganged up on, but you don't
Yeah,
need to like.
I do the
mass-
opposite. I throw the rat ogre into the wrong place, and so
Yeah, I was
it's
gonna
better,
say,
it's better for me
and
to
it's-
not have him.
That's all sensible, Danton, unless you like Core Knight, who just throws him at the first blitz right into the middle of their team, and then
Hmm.
it's
Well, it's a bit like you
Stopped.
and witch elves, isn't it?
yeah. You got to use them though. They're wasted TV, aren't they? If they're not in the mix.
Yeah. If they're not getting removed, I mean, why are they there?
Then we'll hear you moaning for like weeks and weeks that your witch elf died.
Yeah, but you know, I'd forgotten I chose rats here. I thought I had an underworld team. But yeah, and
That's
I
a
will
good
name
start.
them because they'll be named after. So my
Yeah.
UK
Family.
BBL team used to be rats, and they had the same name, and they'll have the same player names, which will all be Shakespeare puns. And
Okay.
the Pro Elves in UK BBL used to be my OCC, used to be my OFL team, and you know, so I'm reusing all the old names, but I just haven't got around to typing it yet.
Color scheme?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm
It's purple. It's quite nice actually. I didn't want to really say, but yeah.
I'm from Wimbledon. That's the Wimbledon tennis colours,
Yes.
which I like.
A few bit of cosmetics on there as well. Core Knight, is it?
Yeah. Well, just the freebie stuff you get in the. Actually, no. I might have actually spent some money on the Storm Vermin because I found it annoying that you couldn't really tell them apart. So I got like some of them. No, so actually no, that's a lot. So I got like the body because it made it more obvious which one the blitzers were from a bit further away because there's a bit more
He's trying
messy.
to justify the bling.
Yeah.
You whale.
I mean, I've got the brutal edition, so I was spending the warp stone I got from the brutal edition, but you know.
You mean you weren't saving it for all the future teams?
I've got 2k still left, so I think I'll do all right for the next 2 or 3 teams.
How do you have 2k if you spent?
Yeah,
money?
I've got
Brutal-
2k left.
I got brutal edition. I've only spent Warpstone on teams. And I've got like 1,600 or something.
Yeah,
Are
maybe
you
double check.
level 100 on your coach?
Yeah.
Did you complete all the passes?
I didn't complete the Underworld one.
Have you clicked on the shop every week to get your 10k?
I think so. Not this week.
Yeah,
but
it's-
I
I
think
keep forgetting to do
Those
that.
10
to be
warps.
No, but you're
That
right.
10 warp stone makes a difference, man.
honest.
You're right. I've only got a grand left. I'm misremembering.
Yeah. So you probably spent about 800 on stuff.
Okay. Fine. Okay, Pybots. So, your son isn't
Or
around.
otherwise known as Little Danton.
Little Danton.
Mm.
He'd be
Danton
so
Jr.
offended, I'm sure, if we started calling him Little
I'm gonna
Danton.
message it. Like, I'm gonna message him in game, or
Yeah,
you know.
hey, Little Danton.
Fireball actually started playing properly a couple of years ago, because he used to watch me playing as a kid and refused to play for years, and then finally
Yeah.
caved in. He was always trying to get me to play other games, but I was like, no, this is my game. And what's annoying is in 2 years he's already won quite a big tabletop tournament and the Era BB cycle. He beat Jimmy Fantastic. Beat Jimmy Fantastic in the final.
But is he a lizard main?
No, he likes lizards. He was actually playing lizards in OCC BB2, but joined very late and just had three seasons there. But is very, very solid at the game.
He's a well-known Shorf coach, right?
I mean,
He plays a
in
lot
the
of
only in the Era BB where he won it with shorts.
Two
But he
two
likes
rerolls.
lizards as his
six
favorite
fans.
race. It's basically, yeah. So he's gone all in on fans, which is fine. It's a choice.
You need to get on him about naming his players.
Yeah.
He's got 3 players
Well,
with the same first name, Tinquok.
No, that's because he hasn't changed the names yet.
Yeah.
Like,
He's,
definitely,
go on.
he like his OCC BB2 team is called Golden Hope. No, sorry, it's called Golden Boys, and
Golden
his
Knobs?
best Golden Boys. His best best source was called Golden Hope, who got up to superstar. That's why he's called his team after that player.
Nice.
So that player will certainly feature as a name.
And again, quite nice colours.
Yeah,
Reminiscent of
I was-
Watford, but fair enough. And we should point out as well, Little Danton is obviously a full-grown man as well, right? He's 20 something, isn't he? He's not like 11.
20, yeah, soon to be 21.
Right. Oh, remember those days, everyone?
Like, I am looking forward to the day that Ethel has to talk on one of these recaps about being beaten by Danton's son.
Sorry.
After you.
It's actually quite likely to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, we'll see. Okay, there's a special sign I'm making for you on the stream right now. You can have a look. Okay, Javelin, if you're still awake, here's your team.
He literally posted like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
minutes
he's
ago,
still there.
Yeah.
Oh, Javelin's got 3.
And,
Oh, he's put some comments in. So he's got 3,000 Warpstone. He's got all the teams who play in the games, though. So that's good.
Because he hasn't spent any Warpstone on teams. He's just played.
So he's not bought the blood passes, or
No,
he
he's
has
just-
bought 1 or 2 of the blood passes, but he's mostly just ground teams when he.
No. I think he said he bought Brutal,
Yeah.
right? And then he still has all of the Warpstone from that.
No, because if he's actually played 50 games per season, he'll
Right, he
have,
didn't
he'll
have
have
to-
earned.
He'll get the
have
team
earned-
without having to pay for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
But he'll have earned
Okay.
1,000 Warpstone from doing the coach pass,
So he
right?
should have more. So he should have more than 3,000.
Yeah, so he's bought at least 1 of the blood passes,
Yeah, so he's lying.
and the lizard one was free.
Oh,
And a
he's
few
bought
cosmetics.
He's bought a few
Okay.
cosmetics, he's saying. So anyway,
There you
go.
Underworld,
He's another whale.
Warpstone,
Wow.
Takiera.
All of us who've brought the brutal edition are
Oh,
whales.
Wales, yeah, I'm
essentially,
totally
aren't we?
whale.
We're supporting the game.
Yeah,
Supporting the
same
game.
thing.
15-player team.
Oh, I like the rat
yeah.
ogre actually. Yeah, nice. That is some nice.
I mean, to me, this is one. If you're going with the Rat Ogre, this is the optimal build because.
Sorry,
what we discussed earlier, 6 Knotlings is a must.
Yeah.
I meant in terms of cosmetics. He's got some cosmetics on the rat ogre. It looks very nice.
It looks nice, yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
fancy.
Yeah,
Fancy boy.
and I think extra warpstoney spikes on the gutter runner as well.
There he is. Oh, it's a blitzer, actually.
Oh, and the lineman as well with a tongue. That's different.
This is where all that Warpstone's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he did
What was
spend. He spent like 1,000 on the underworld, maybe a bit more.
Oh.
That's quite a big tongue.
It's a big tongue.
That's what your
Right.
mum says.
That's
Stop it.
This is where all the Warpstone has gone into buying
Yeah.
tongues.
There's some, and this is where Cyanide spent their dev time as well. Is on physics for the tongue. Look at that as well. Look.
Yeah.
You're wiggling them to get the tongue to move around. And I think that was not wasted time from your reaction, essentially.
Yeah.
You're
It's just paid for itself, isn't it?
hypnotized.
I like the
Yours
tongue.
just
I like the tongue physics. Yeah. What can I say? You know, can't lie.
No,
all,
it's
all these
variety.
other games spending time on boomer physics, and actually it's a long reptilian tongue that just would draw people in.
Anyway, commentary on the team. I mean, six Snotlings
It's correct. Yeah, it's
is
the right,
correct.
It's the right
I
one.
mean, I hate Underworlds. This is gonna be horrible to play.
Well,
But, yeah.
you know, it's what
I
we
mean,
talked about before. Unless it explodes, which can happen, then you know it's a nightmare to play against.
No, we did say something before, which is that I prefer the 2 reroll builds, because then you get inducements and you can be
No,
pretty sure
or yeah,
of getting
or
a bribe.
dropping. Like if you drop the Apo, for example,
Yeah.
then you know you're very likely to have a bribe.
Both, basically, but yeah. I didn't even notice the Apo. Who takes Apos these days? They're just bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck, Javelin. Okay, nearly there. Okay, 2 brag again. Gnome. Turf Marauders. Renegades. 11 players. 970. 2 rerolls. 4 fans. He's gone for the Elf, the Orc, the Skaven, Ogre, Rat Ogre, Troll.
Yeah, I much prefer this build than the other one we saw.
Yeah,
No Goblin?
no Goblin.
No, I'm
I think it's always worth taking the Goblin just for the 1-turns.
I
you
would
know.
I would take it, but it
I'd take the Goblin.
It doesn't-
I think.
But yeah,
it doesn't-
I'm not saying they're terrible. It's a terrible choice. I'm just
No.
saying, you know.
So he's gone Rauger as opposed to Minotaur, and he's taken Orc and Skaven. To me, that's the most important.
Yeah, no complaints.
And I
That's
can't.
color scheme.
That's
That's
a-
a choice.
That's a choice, right? I mean, it's not
I like
the choice I'd
it.
make, but
and it'll be visible on the pitch, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Oh, can we actually see what pitches people have chosen?
mustard.
We can't. No, we can't see what pitches people choose.
No.
Pitches. Oh, pitches.
Yeah, because like think about like have you picked a special pitch for your team?
I picked the elf pitch.
Okay. So you haven't chosen the most horrible thing to play on just to annoy your opponents.
No, which is which one in your opinion?
Probably the Nurgle one. Probably.
Nurgle?
No, well, probably maybe the Dark Elf is kind of irritating as well. I don't know. There's
I find the lizard one is just
Yeah.
way too busy.
Yeah,
There's
actually,
too
the
much shit
lizard-
going on
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
I would say that.
the top 10 of too busy GW pitches is stacked, right? It's really hard to make a pick choice between one or another.
Mhm.
Well, what you're talking about the actual real printed ones?
I mean, like they're less bad when you're playing on tabletop. So there's 3 or 4 that are awful, right?
The
But they're
corn
less-
one is
they're-
absolutely abysmal.
Yeah, the corn one, the Dark Elf one. There's a few where you can't see the middle is a skull and you can't really see where the squares are at all. And I was playing on Monday or something, and just like having to recount every time I went through the middle of the pitch was just awful because you couldn't tell which square you were like. Is that the right square? I can't tell if that's a square. But they're less bad. They're less garish, right? Because on tabletop, you don't really care about the fact that your miniatures are painted purple and the ground is red and
Yeah.
the opponent's team is. You're not really looking at
You
the whole
don't
thing
notice as
together.
much, do you?
You just like, oh, the 2 teams look different. The pitch looks different. It's basically, you know, your 3D eyes are better at picking out the difference between the flat surface of the pitch and the models. Whereas in the game, the combination of those things together, although, you know, following what GW has done just makes it so much worse. It's just horrible in a lot of pitches.
In contrast, I think the cleanest pitch is the OWA pitch.
It's
I absolutely love it.
it's a stone
Interesting.
pitch, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a stone pitch.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Basically AstroTurf, essentially.
the two outside zones are a little bit different tint, and they stand up a little bit. The depth of them, so it just kind of sets the two outside zones out apart from the inner zone.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see what you mean.
It's a decent one. I've used it.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's the one that I like the most for me.
I personally, I like the Elven Union pitch the most. It's just a grass pitch that's kind of
Yeah, it's
got a
pretty
little
clean.
bit of grass pack, but it's kind of like it's subtle enough that it's not annoying. And that's really
That's one I've got so far for my elf team because I haven't got I haven't unlocked the wood elf.
Okay, the orc one's bad. The
you mean the
chosen ones.
You mean the pro elf pitch, right?
Pro elf.
Yeah, pro elf. Yeah, pro elf. Yeah, I like the wood elf one.
It looks really busy. Like,
the roots in the end zones. Although the roots, I kind of enjoy the fact they exist because of tripwires, as a fluffy
a thematic
reason.
type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, like the number of times I've
one-
failed a tripwire into an end zone because of elves.
One that I don't mind actually, and I'm using it is for my undead team is the undead one. It has
I
a
quite
few
like the
little
undead
busy
one.
things. It has a few things on it, but they don't actually sort of get in the way. If you know.
It's got like a river running down the middle, hasn't it? Or is it a sewer or something?
That's the Chaos Renegades one.
Is that a Renegades one? I
Yeah,
can't remember.
no, the undead one's got a few sort of tombstones stuff like that, but it's actually not bad.
Okay.
But
right.
the lizard one was bad. I remember the lizard one.
Let's carry on.
I'm now looking at pictures rather than the Nurgle one, the lizard one. They're pretty bad. The Underworld one is pretty bad. I think I am using the Underworld one
Just to annoy people.
Just to annoy people. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ikis the cis axis, but his team or their team, I should say, is called Disco Seas, and wasn't Disco Seas the name of a team?
Yeah.
Or coach in
Who was also Ikis. That was Ikis as well.
Yeah.
That was Ikis.
It
was just Ikis.
Yeah.
Just
It's the
Ikis
same
before.
guy.
Right. Anyway, humans. 990, 3 rerolls, 2 fans, ogre, thrower, halfling, no catchers. What do we think?
No catchers is obviously batshit crazy.
Yeah. It's a team whose part of their strength is their speed, and the catchers are the fast ones.
And your fouling piece that you want to build. I mean,
Yeah.
I just
And
think you have to start with at least one catcher.
What has he taken instead?
How many rerolls has he got?
3.
3 rerolls.
He's got no Apo. He's gone 12 players, but
12 players. Yeah,
12
okay.
players.
Yeah. No.
Not taking a catcher is controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bold.
Bold. Very bold. And he's level 1, but that's just because he hasn't played much Blood Bowl 3.
Because he hasn't played.
But yeah, I mean the scheme's nice. I like that gut plate on that guy. I don't know if all the human ogres look like that, but he looks good.
Gentlemen, I need to step away. My goblin match is getting ready to start. So
Okay, good luck, Spider.
Right.
Thanks for joining.
hopefully,
See you
since I'm not playing Skaven, I won't get diced to hell this game.
Lol.
soon. Yeah, I felt really bad for you. I was going to watch your stream, but I thought
No, you didn't.
Oh my God, Spider! You mentioned it before Ethel did. How did that happen? I can't.
you know.
He just
believe
forgot.
it.
He forgot.
Yeah. Been 24 hours.
And
No, actually, we played week 1.
we played
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's been over a week.
So
You're getting
yesterday was crowing about it then. In that case.
Yesterday, I think that guy's knew I played yesterday. I beat him 4-1. He would have been 5-1, but my thrower couldn't pick up the ball towards the end. But Anyway, Spider.
Yeah, have fun finishing up. Where are you going to post the link to the sheet at for us?
I'll put it in our Discord.
Okay, perfect.
thank
I will
you.
get on and I'll do my picks later tonight. Then after I get done with my match.
Cool. All right. Cheers, Spider. Take it easy.
Later, everybody.
Yeah.
See ya.
Good night.
And talking of dicing, then it's my team. So, what do you think of this? There you go.
I'm waiting till.
Oh my God! He went for 0 rerolls.
Oh
but
yeah,
mean,
I knew this. I knew this.
Surely you put the tree in if you're going for 0 rerolls.
Like,
Can you not fit the tree?
it's actually like, so you can put the tree in, but it's
can you
a
fit the
lot
tree
harder
in?
than it was in the old version.
I think I need to drop a catcher though, don't I, to put the tree?
I think you just drop more than the catcher. You need to drop the
Just
Apo
drop
as well.
the thrower, basically.
No, drop the thrower.
No, but you kind of want the thrower because you like part of the zero reroll thing is
Yeah,
you can still
it's,
move the ball because you pick
and-
up with the
and-
thrower and then throw to the catcher and then you.
And also you know, you can try and quickly get lead. You can farm with the thrower and try and get leader.
Yeah. Your first reroll is usually leader. Yeah.
That's calling it min max
so,
would be an
well,
understatement.
no, so I'll tell you how you get the tree as well. You don't take the apple, which is taken.
Yeah, I did
You
say that
just
about
take-
2 seconds ago.
Alright. I can take the Apo out.
No, you can't anymore.
You can't.
No,
You can't.
Well,
no,
no, don't do it. Don't
No,
do it.
don't do that.
Okay.
You can't change your team.
Don't shout
Any
at me.
changes you make to your team once you register them in a league are permanent. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You haven't played your
So
first
if you
match.
fired
yet.
the Apo, you wouldn't get the money for it. You just not.
You
have
won't
an
get.
Apo.
You won't get the money
Okay.
back.
Right, but this is a cyanide question, isn't it? Right? Because are you sure you want to reduce the amount of possessed by your team? So is that a no or a yes? Are you sure you want to? No, I don't. I'm not sure. So it should be no, shouldn't it? Or is it a yes?
No.
It's like, do you want to use dodge on this player? Yes or no? Do you know what I mean?
No, it's no. It's
a no,
definitely
isn't
no.
it? Okay, there we go.
Definitely no. There's no ambiguity there. It's no.
I thought it was ambiguous.
I mean,
So-
I guess what you could do if you screw it up, you can just delete the team, right?
Yeah,
Just say,
really
sorry,
good.
screwed up.
Yeah, get Broccoli to award
Yeah.
you the money to
I'm-
buy a new
I'm
player.
not- I'm not convinced by the position of the delete the team button.
Yeah.
It's just tempting me so much to click. it.
Ugh, click.
Yeah.
That's better than it was originally, right? It used to
Yeah,
be.
yeah, no. Before people were deleting their teams when they thought they were deleting a player.
Yeah.
So at least it's not doing that anymore, but it's just still very tempting.
Yeah.
And yeah, Javelin, I think it'll be fine. I mean, you don't need rerolls, do you? Really think about it. So
I mean, no reroll elves is actually not a
Yeah.
bad team when it's played
So,
well by someone who knows
yeah,
what they're doing.
but
Just saying.
I think it's the sort of thing that you can get away with in a ladder because you can easily reset the team. But you know, in a league, I don't know.
In the league is spicy.
I did start with 0 reroll elves in one league, and then I lost like one war dance from a catch in the first game and the other war dance from the second game.
and then
It was
yeah.
a hard time, man. Prepare for
That-
a bit of
that-
pain if that
That
happens.
is
right?
a spicy color scheme.
Look at that.
Yep.
That's good, doesn't it?
Jesus Christ.
Why haven't you called your team Zoolanders Heroes?
Yeah.
I can change it.
There's a very Zoolander vibe coming off of them.
Yeah, Balenciaga EPs.
Did you get some? Wait, is that helmet for the catchers? Is
No,
that
that's the
cosmetic?
standard. That's what they come with, the linemen.
This
thing.
oh the linemen they come with that, do they?
Yeah.
That's
It looks
actually
like
quite-
Power Rangers. Jesus.
It's actually quite cool, the helmet.
Like,
Just
I
how
think
is
the
it?
color scheme makes the helmet look better. I think
Maybe.
normally the helmet kind of blends in a bit more. I don't know, but yeah.
That's the
Interesting.
catchers.
I do
And then,
like
the-
like this the zebra vibe.
I mean, the only downside to that scheme is it's not really on the war dancers because they've got that paint on
Yeah.
them is on them no matter
Well,
what.
you know what's interesting? I played a little bit on ladder with the team, and when I was fiddling around with the scheme, there's actually one of the patterns is a thorns pattern. So
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you go with that, if you go with the thorns pattern, it basically means the rest of the team have a similar pattern to what
Yeah.
the war dancers have on their chest.
Okay. Well, maybe look at that later. Do that.
I prefer the striping. I think the
It's good,
The
isn't it?
striping's
You know,
really
with
the
cool.
crazy zebra striping.
the zebras.
Have you chosen that have you actually seen that in play? Does it?
No,
how
I've
does it
not.
look?
I've not played with it yet, as it were.
'Cause it's
Yeah,
pretty
I think it'll
striking,
be-
isn't it?
I think when both my war dancers die in game one, I think I won't be that happy. But you know, like you were saying
Do you know-
before, you can go in fast or sprint. Sorry, you can sprint or look for a marathon, can't you? So
Yeah.
I'm trying to sprint it here into the champs.
Just
but-
try and play well, and it'll be fine.
Try and play well.
Don't make mistakes.
Well,
Just
yeah,
win.
just win. Just don't roll ones. But I
Exactly,
mean,
just-
really, I prefer this league that I'm in not to be as edgy as it is, right? Because
You say that, but I mean,
everyone else would be doing the
often
same.
Often it's the RGB games that
Oh,
are the most
Bloodbath.
bloody ones.
You can
Bloodbath.
trade places with me.